Welcome in, friends. We're a little late. We missed the first drive of Baltimore, but we got Ravens, Pats with some playoffs implications tonight on Sunday Night Football. This is a good one. Ravens need this in a major, major way, hanging on to the playoff spot. They go down and get a touchdown on their first drive. Derrick Henry, as they're kicking off to New England. The return is up here to the 25-30. Finds a little seam, little spinaroo, and tackle there around the 40-yard line. Nice little return as Drake May comes out on the field, getting some MVP looks this year, having himself a hell of a season as the Pats are atop the AFC East, trying to fend off a surge from Buffalo. High powered offense. Let's see what they can get going here as we get a look at the offensive line and the offensive team in general as they have their first go at this Ravens defense, which has been a little beleaguered here in the early going. Not a typical Harbaugh defense, but getting back to health. Let's see what they can do here. First down from the 35. May shotgun takes a snap, quick throw over the middle, finds Mac Hollins there for about 7 or 8 yards. Nice quick throw and catch as that'll set up second and short. We're going to get some Drake May looks here. 71 completion percent, 255 yards a game. He looks like the real deal, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen him a couple times here on the broadcast. Really calm in the pocket, under pressure, slides really well, hangs tough, has a nice strong arm. He seems to lead this team pretty well. He does not look like a young quarterback. Looks pretty seasoned there. Bunch right here. They got the big man out right. In tight, condensed formation here on 2nd and 3. May under center. Takes a snap. Handoff goes right up the middle over the right side. Stevenson's got a first down and a couple yards more, as that will be 1st and 10. New set of downs there for the Pats as they're up near midfield now. As Tommy Two Dimes, the referee, comes over and talks to him and says, I got you today. Please cover. +3, Pats. We are sitting on some Pats +3. Let's see if that can cash here tonight. Also sitting on a little over 48. Good start for that so far. 11 minutes left in the first quarter. First drive for the Pats here. 3 wide receivers. Man in motion to the right is Douglas. May shotgun. He's got Stevenson to his right in the backfield. Snaps, comes, he takes a snap. He's got time, steps up, looks deep, and he throws deep down the right side. He's got his man. High throw, but he comes down with a great catch there. Wow, nice catch, Stephon Diggs, as he goes up high for it and comes down on the crossing route down near the right sideline. Just slips in right underneath the zone, operating in the left slot here. And plenty of time for May. Great blocking up front, no pass rush at all. A little crossing route there. And May finds him, high throw, but Diggs hangs on. Well done. Professional receiver comes down with that, gets his leg caught up a little bit. I'm sure he's all right. Big, big game here. Yeah, he's up and running around. Nice to see that. His shoulder's a little banged up. And he says, yeah, give me a little shot of something. Let me get out there. 766 yards receiving on the season. As Vrabel, the coach, comes out and says, don't you dare think of coming out here. Tommy Two Dimes comes over to talk to him and says, come on, boys. I got you +3. All right, so Diggs needs to come off for a play. Vrabel says, come on, man. What the hell? You're not that old yet, are you? You're younger than me. Keep it going. Diggs leans over to the trainer and goes, just give me a little shot of something. The guy goes, oh, don't worry. I got the Balco in the back seat. So, oh, maybe that's his security guard there. He's got the little CIA earpiece going. So Diggs hasn't done much over the past few games, as he's going to walk over to the tent and get looked at really quick as we pause in the action. But the Pats are in business, going Wildcat here. Stevenson in the backfield. May split out to the left. Stevenson takes it, a little end around to Henderson. No, fakes the end around. Nice little fake there from Stevenson. He looks like he gets about 5. Got some big bodies pushing him around here, down near the 20-yard line. Couple of quick plays for the Pats, and they're already down near in the red zone here as Stevenson's going to wander off. And Trevion Henderson, the good-looking rookie out of Ohio State, get a look at Josh McDaniel. Yeah, he's got the what's his name? Sean Payton look, the guy that crosses you or passes you in traffic on the shoulder. You know, like that jerk that the guy you want to road rage against. Condensed formation here. May under center, power form, handoff goes to Henderson over the middle, cuts it back to left, back to the center as he's swallowed up there after a short gain of 1 or 2. He looks like he's going to be about a yard shy as Kyle Hamilton came up into the backfield to make that tackle. One of their all-star defenders, safety Kyle Hamilton. all over this play. Oh man, as they trapped the big man that was in the backfield over. But nice job by Hamilton to slide in there. They had 3 men in the backfield there. Interesting formation. The big man, number 74, fell over, kind of missed his block. So 3rd and 1 now. Stevenson back in the game. More meat in the backfield. Got the I formation. May under defensive lineman there, number 95, the big Hawaiian, right behind May as we have a timeout. Man, first drive, 5 plays in, and you call a timeout. What is that? That is just not ideal. That's just really strange. You figure they script their first drive, at least first 2 drives. They call 5 plays and they have to call a timeout. That just seems kind of off brand there for a Vrabel team. As we get a look now at the Baltimore defense, which is, I mean, it's gotten healthier over the last week or so, or last few weeks. Kyle Van Noy in there. Hamilton has been questionable all season, comes into play. I mean, we'll see if they can keep it close. We'll see. We'll see if we can keep it close as we get a look at their defensive coordinator, Zachary Orr, second season. Can't say it's been a good one, although they have been dinged up with injuries. But I mean, they have played better late. As we get into the jumbo formation now for the Pats on 3rd and 1, still got the meat in the backfield. I form, handoff, nope, play action. May looking, and he just tosses one up over the top to Henry, and he drops it. He hit him. He was one against, looked like Van Noy there. He hit Henry, and I don't know if that was a good play. I'd love to get another look at it. But it looked like Henry should have come down with that because it was a nice little touch throw from May. And Vrabel's saying stay. Yeah, it was Van Noy. Van Noy off the edge, stays with Henry. He checks him at the line. And let's see, he never looked back, but he got his hand in there to knock it down. That was pretty good defense there as he got his hand in there. Nice defense. Here they go, 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. Looks like a QB sneak. And it is a QB sneak, and he's got it. Nice job. Nice play there. He looked like he faked up the middle and then rolled to the right. He had a man off to the right. Nice job there by the Pats. And Vrabel, I mean, the guy's got stones. He's got a set of grapes on him, and he is not afraid to go for it on 4th down. Look, he faked it, and it goes around the big man to the right. Nice job as they had the number 95 in the backfield as a lead blocker. And May just waited for it and just dipped around his left side and gets the first down. Nice job by the Pats to get that first down on 4th and 1. Sets up 1st and 10 here at the 15-yard line. Shotgun. He's got 2 running backs in the backfield now. And he fakes the handoff, tosses it out to Henderson on the pitch play, but that's going to go nowhere, and he loses 3 yards on the run. Nice job by the Ravens defense as they come up to make that play. Simpson on the tackle in the back. Well done, number 32. Nice job breaking on that ball. May split both, fakes a handoff to Stevenson, pitches it out, and Simpson was all over it. Hunter Henry with a weak-ass effort on the block there. Not how they drew it up, and Henderson had nowhere to go. Nice work, 32, fighting through the stiff arm. That is just a really good job of tackling and a really good read there by the linebacker. 2nd and 13 now. Stevenson in the game. Trips left for May. Shotgun. He takes a snap, looks left, rolls to the right. He's rolling, still rolling, and he's just going to throw this one away. Nope, and he just runs out of bounds. That might end up being a sack there. He might have lost a yard. Going to set up 3rd and long. Just going to throw that one away. Won't really matter. It's not like they lost a whole lot. As Josh McDaniel looks down at his play sheet and says, man, looks like a different sheet than what we practiced on because this doesn't look so good. This is our first look at LoJack over there. And we'll get back to him. 3rd down and long now for the Pats. 3rd and 13. We're under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. First drive here for the Pats. 3rd and 14. So that was a sack. Trips left for May. Shotgun. Stevenson still in the game. Ravens showing pressure at the line. Let's see if they bring it or they drop. Hamilton off the side, and they do drop. But they're coming off the edge, and he gets away from it and throws out to the right. He's picked off there at the 4-yard line. Well done. May evades the sack, rolls to the right, and throws a little tight laser beam over to Booty on the side, and it just looked like a miscommunication or something. He threw it inside. Booty was outside, and it's picked off by Humphrey. And that's going to take points off the board potentially for the Pats because they were set up in field goal range. Nice job by Marlon Humphrey there on the interception. Look at May throwing on the run. And yeah, he goes inside. Booty was outside. Not a great effort from number 9, but it was really a better pass to Humphrey than it was to Booty. As we'll step aside for a commercial, hang tight. We'll be back. Ravens second drive incoming. We're back, friends. LoJack under center, deep in his own zone at the 4-yard line. Handoff goes to Henry over the right side. He's got about 3 or 4 or 5 there as he breaks it off right guard in between the tackles. We're going to get a look here at the New England Patriots defense. Donga, number 95, playing a little offense there on the last time. So, not an ideal start there for the Pats as May throws the interception deep in Ravens territory. And that would have been field goal points potentially. Toss left to Henry as he breaks over left, and he's going to have himself a first down. Nice, tough running, following his blockers, being patient. And he just started to matriculate up the line and did get the first down. As Henry's going to come off for a breather. Done. Derrick Henry. Been saying that for 10 plus years. Instant Hall of Fame running back, no question. New set of downs now for LoJack and team as Keaton Mitchell in the backfield now. Shotgun for LoJack as he goes 2 tight ends, brings 1 into the backfield there. And RPO, handoff goes to Mitchell over the right side. He's got some room, and he's going to be wrapped up there after about a 5-yard gain. Nice job by the nickelback coming up to make the tackle. Nice, tough running there from Keaton Mitchell. And that's what makes this team dangerous. If they're chipping off like that and LoJack is able to pull it and throw it and start to like Flowers and Andrews and the like, it could be a long day for this New England defense, which can be had. Most definitely can be had. In a must-win game for Baltimore, let's see it here. 2nd and 5, LoJack brings a man in motion to the right or left, and then back to the right, back to the left now. Handoff again goes to Mitchell over the middle. He's got about 2, and he's swallowed up there into the teeth of the Pats defense. Going to set up 3rd and short now as they come back in to huddle up. No rush here. We're under 5 minutes here, first quarter. Second drive now for Baltimore, deep in their own zone, likely coming in. Getting a look at Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator. I mean, Lojack's been hurt, so the offense has kind of struggled. But let's see. I mean, let's see. Must-win game here. 3 wide receivers again. Handoff to Mitchell over the middle. Stutter step. He falls forward. He gets a push from the offensive lineman, and forward progress looks like he's going to have himself a first down. As Larry, the line judge, runs up to the side and looks like he's going to have it. As we're going to get a look here. Nice push from Tonga up the middle on the double team. But Keaton Mitchell fighting tough and then gets the assistance from the left guard. Nice work on the second effort. Not a big fan of the push, but I don't know. Maybe they'll address that in the offseason. Get rid of the tush push, get rid of all this pushing crap. The guy gets stood up. I mean, why are we pushing? It's a good way to get guys hurt. Mitchell's still in there, motion right. Lojack takes a snap, quick throw over to the left. He's got Flowers over the middle on the slant play, first down, about 15 yards. Zay Flowers getting loose there in the middle. That's a tough guy to guard. Nice throw from Lojack. And the Ravens offense looks like it's got something cooking here as they're up near midfield. You got Flowers working over on the left side. Off. Gonzalez was off. No press coverage there. Quick slant. That's just too easy. Nice throw from Lojack. Hits him in stride. And it could be a long day now for if you're a Pats fan. Let's see it here. Shotgun again. 2 receivers out to the right. Got 2 tight ends in again. Lojack takes a snap, play action, rolls to his right, still rolling, plants, and he throws back over to the middle of the left. He's got Andrews there over the middle, across the 50, down across the 45 to about the 43-yard line. Nice job, Lojack. And the Baltimore offense is in motion now as they want to start to speed it up here. As Mitchell still in the game, play action, rolls to his right, brings everyone over. Andrews just parks right in the center. Lojack finds him on the back over to the left. And that's just a great job there by the Ravens offense. Nice throw from Lamar Jackson as Andrews getting it done. And they're already into Pat's territory here as we get a look at the Baltimore fans. Not a whole lot to root for out in Baltimore. Terrible place to live as we're going to have, I don't know, I guess we got a stoppage. What's the stoppage? Not entirely sure why, but we do have a stoppage nonetheless. We're going to step aside for just a second. We'll be right back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends. As the toss goes left to Derrick Henry, he's got a lead blocker and he's got about 5 or 6 yards, maybe 7. Nice tough running over the left side. And this Baltimore offense is having their way now It's a bend don't break New England Patriots defense. Not great. They're missing their man Spillane in the middle, who's a big hole to fill. As Vrabel looks on, and it looks like he's got heartburn, and he probably should, because he's got the Buffalo Bills barking up his ankles, and now he's on the road in Baltimore, and LoJack looks comfortable here. 2nd and 4, shotgun again. Handoff goes to Henry over the right side, cuts back, and he's got a first down, and he dropped the ball, and it looks like the Patriots might have it. Henry put it on the ground, and they do have it. Man, oh man, that does not happen a lot. That is a rarity, folks. The big fella, King Henry, rarely puts the ball on the ground. It's a big turn of events there as the Patriots take one back here. Let's see it. Had the first down. Nice little chip there by Flowers, and the helmet goes right on the ball and comes out. Oh, no, it was number 21 coming in with the punch, and well done, Pat's defense. Let's see it here. Bam, right there, puts his hand on it. And even the big man, even the Hall of Famer can put it on the ground. It happens. And that's a big turnover there because Baltimore had it rolling. Patriots defense has put up no resistance here. But they are going to take over. Drake May from his own 32-yard line, shotgun here. Henderson off his left hip. He's got two receivers right. Two receivers, two tight ends here in condensed formation. Ravens showing his zone here, no pressure as they're showing cover 3. May quick throw out to the left as that's complete to Hollins. It's going to pick up about 3 or 4. Just kind of a little run pass play kind of there. As number 7, Davis puts his head down on it. And then the secondary tackle coming over with the punch. Well done. Well done, Pat's defense. And let's see if they can turn it into points. It's a tough turnover there. Like I said, not something he does a whole lot of. Not known for being a fumble guy. 2nd and 7 here, Pats. 3 wide receivers. 2 by 1. Stevenson in the backfield. Shotgun for May. Takes a snap. Looks left. Looks right. Comes back over left. And he's going to run up the middle. He's got about 3 or 4 yards as he's swallowed up right there. Going to set up 3rd and short. May looked through all his options. It wasn't there for him. And he just tucked it and ran right up the middle. Nice job to get something out of nothing there. And nice job by the Baltimore defense to on the coverage right there. It's 3rd down here as we're inside a minute now in the first quarter. As we got a backup right tackle out here. Let's see how that plays out. May again, shotgun 4 wide now, 3 by 1. Stevenson still in the backfield. Hamilton comes up on the line as the Ravens shift their defensive line. No blitz coming. May got time. He's got a lot of time. Is he just waiting? He needs to do something. He's rolling out to his right, and he's just going to throw that one away. It's probably going to be holding. And May, his internal clock seemed like it just didn't go off there as he was just waiting for something to happen. We'll see. Maybe it's defensive holding. Let's see. As Big Bad Parlay King Brad Rogers holding defense. Ooh, that is a tough penalty. Man, Baltimore. I bet Baltimore fans are not going to be happy about that. Humphrey on the hold as he walks back, and let's see it here as he's operating out on the right side. I don't think so. I don't think so. No. He's got him there engaged. I guess right there, if he's engaged past 5 yards, against Kyle Williams, they're going to call that. They're going to call it every damn play. In tight again, jumbo formation, May under center. Handoff goes to Henderson over the right side. Stutter step. Got about 4 or 5 yards before he's tackled. Going to set up 2nd, about 5. I don't know if they can call that. That'll end the first quarter here. Harbaugh is not happy, and he looks like he wants to fight, and he should. And he's still barking, and he should be, because that's a cheap call there. Stephon Diggs shows his rage face. So we're going to go to commercial here. 7-zip Ravens after 1. It's Pats with the ball up near midfield, moving it along. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight. We're back, friends. Beginning of the second quarter. Pats on the roll here, up near midfield, 2nd and 4 from their own 49-yard line. May under center, jumbo in, handoff right up the middle. Henderson, and it looks like he's right there, up near, really close. As we have another flag here. Let's see it. Larry, the line judge, comes up and spots it. Looks like it's just gonna be just shy of a first down. But let's see what the flag is, and it looks like it's gonna go against the Pats. And Parlay Pete there, the umpire comes over and says, "I don't know. I'm sitting on a Pats ticket +3, and I really could use a first down here." But let's see it. Number 126, Tommy the teaser, the referee, and he doesn't figure it out. Illegal formation on the offense. Okay, well, again, Vrabel team, what are you doing? What is it? It's just too many guys on the line. Rookie wide receiver. I don't understand how these. I don't understand how these penalties happen. What is it? Week 16. Vrabel. I mean, he should just go stomach punch that guy, because what the hell is going on here? 2nd and 9 now. May has Henderson there in the backfield, shotgun here as he calls out the defense, brings a tight end over to the right, 2-by-2 here. Steps up, looks right, and he throws right. And it's Mac Hollins again up near the 50-yard line and gets back. It's going to be a gain of about 6 or 7. Set up third and short, 3rd and 2. And let's see it here as the seconds are ticking away here in the beginning of the second quarter. 7-0 Ravens on top. Must win game here for Baltimore to keep the hopes alive. Gotta have it. Got to have it. Drake May 4-6, 42 yards in the pick as he goes empty backfield here, 5 wide, sends Henderson all the way out to the right. He's got Humphrey on him. Looks like zone coverage from the Ravens. Pumps his leg, takes a snap. 4-man rush over the middle. He's got Hunter Henry, first down. They're across midfield. Henry absorbs the hit. Nice job by Simpson to tackle him there. And let's see it. Or did they bring Pat Queen there on the? No. Quick throw over the middle. Or sorry, Roquan Smith, Pat Queen, Steelers now. Little shoulder action. But underneath the zone finds Henry, first down, and they're moving quick here under center again with the jumbo. Single back, handoff to Henderson on the left side, stutter step, and he's tackled there. Kyle Hamilton into the backfield with a quickness. Well done, my man. And that's why he's an all-pro, because he's just good everywhere. He's good in coverage. He's good up at the line, get in the backfield and make tackles. Really nice looking player there to anchor that Ravens defense. And let's see him as he comes in on the run blitz here over the left side. He's all over it, and he just breaks through. And that's just a terrible job blocking there by the left guard. He just completely missed it, and he just got blown up by the safety. Unacceptable. Trips right now. Shotgun. He's rolling right as May. He's looking right, and he's just going to throw this one away. Nothing there. I was going to say, it looked like a little pressure coming off the left side. May picked it up, rolled right, just nothing materialized for him. And Josh McDaniel looks like he's just a little bewildered. Now, I don't know, maybe he's like, I don't know, hungover or something. Maybe he's, I don't know. 3rd and 13 now for the Ravens. 12:47 here in the second quarter as they'll huddle up, and Vrabel is hunched over, and he looks like he's going to puke or something. And can't say I blame him, because this offense is looking a little wispy right now. Shotgun here for May. Stevenson in, bunch left, trips left as he puts Stevenson up near the line to block. Ravens showing pressure, and they drop into coverage. May got time. He's got all day. He throws down the middle. He's got a man high throw, but he's got the catch. Mac Hollins again. Mac Hollins coming up over the middle on the dig route, and it was a high throw, but Hollins went up to get it. And Hollins, that guy is not afraid for contact. It's working off the left side in that bunch formation over there. Goes up and just cuts it in. Let's see it. May, great blocking up front from the line. And May just laser beam right in the middle of the zone. Well done, Drake May. Well done, Mac Hollins. And the Pats got it going here. And let's see if they can turn this into some points. High throw. Might want to monitor that. It's not the first high throw of the night there for May. Play action. He's got time, and he throws down the right field side, and he's got his man, and it's the tight end right down to the 1-yard line. Great catch going up for it. Who is that? Number 81. Well done on the catch. That's not Hooper, is it? Cool looking stash. Nice play action there from Drake May. It is Hooper. Holy crap. Thought that guy was dead. Jumbo formation again. They're using a lot of it here. Just a little seam route from Hooper and a good throw. It was good coverage, actually. 12 was draped all over him, but nice throw by May. Only place there on, man, that is really, really good. And they have first and goal at the 1. Jumbo formation again. They got the big man 95 in there. Stevenson in the backfield. Play action. May rolling right. He's got time. He tosses it up and over, and it's a touchdown. Touchdown, Pats, to Hunter Henry. And that's going to make it 7-6. Well done. Nice play there. Bringing the jumbo formation in. Play action. Rolling to the right. And Drake May finds his man Hunter Henry all alone in the end zone. He just tosses a little flip shot to him. Nice drive. Pats, way to put points on the board after taking it over. Here we get a real good look at it. Hunter Henry blocking on the inside, chips his man off, and then rolls out. And he's all alone into the back. Well done. Nice play design, Josh McDaniel, as we await the extra point here for a tie game. Snap is down. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it's 7-7. We got a whole new ball game now as the Pats come roaring back after the Derrick Henry fumble and tie it up. Drake made Hunter Henry in the back of the end zone. 7-7. Now we got a little game going here. Need some points now for that over 48. Let's see if we can get it going here. We'll be back. Hang tight. Welcome back to Baltimore, friends, as we get a look at some of the cuisine from the game. That cheeseburger there looked mighty good. Only problem is it costs $60, and nobody wants a $60 cheeseburger. As it is 7-7 here, and let's hope we get a little points going now. Nice to see the Pats rolled on down. Both these defenses can be had, and we are on the over 48, so expecting some points, please. Third drive now coming for the Baltimore Ravens here. Derrick Henry, fumble on the last drive. On a nice work from the Pats defense. Looks like he's staying on the sideline. We'll see here. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Ravens. LoJack had it going a little bit. That RPO, it just looked like everything was kind of working for him. I mean, guys were getting open. The protection was holding up. I mean, LoJack was making some good throws. Here again, Mitchell in the game, shotgun. They got bunched right. LoJack takes a snap, looks left, quick throw out to the left. He's got his man, and it's dropped. Wow. That Hopkins over there hits him right in the hands, and it just ricochets off his hands, and nothing spells professional receiver like not being able to catch. As we get a look at a couple of fumbles from Henry. I mean, why don't you show his career stats and not like the last couple of games? Just a thought. Shotgun again, Mitchell in, trips right for Jackson here. 11:15 here. Handoff goes to Mitchell up the middle. Stutter step, cuts it out to the right. He's grabbed right there by Gibbons and just wrestled down to the ground after a gain of 1. It's going to set up a 3rd and 9. And we'll see it now. That is not how the Ravens offense typically works, but let's see. It's going to be on Jackson now as we prepare for 3rd and 9. Ravens huddling up here. Jackson looks at his play sheet. Shotgun again. Looks like 3 wide receivers again as he calls out the play. And yep, 3 wide receivers. He's got Likely in the slot, right? And pressure coming up the middle from the Pats as the throw goes over the middle and nowhere to be found. And Jackson felt the pressure, got rid of it quickly, but no one was there. The routes were just much too long. There was no relief valve, and that's going to be a 3 and out for Baltimore, and not how they drew it up. As we get a look at the linebacker blitz right up the middle, Gibbons just blows up the running back, and Jackson needed some help there on the option route and didn't get it. As Baltimore going to have to kick it away now on a quick 3 and out from their own 35-yard line. And let's see. Good kick is up and away safely. And hopefully we don't have a flag on this one as they call the fire play, get out of there. It'll stop at the 25. And that is where New England will take over. Nice job by the Pats defense to stymie the Ravens and 3 and out. And we have more commercials. Probably going to try and sell you on some betting or some Ozempic or some cheap, shitty beer that has no calories. We'll be back in a few, friends. Hang tight. First down pass goes out to Stevenson. Sorry, I guess that was Henderson. Nope, it was Douglas over the right side. Complete and knocked out of bounds. Going to set up second and short there for the Patriots as they take over after the punt here and look to take the lead. Quick three and out there for Baltimore. And let's see if May and the Patriots can continue the momentum after that last drive where they really had it going there. Under 10 minutes now, 9:50 here in the second quarter, 7-7 game. May under center brings Henry over to the right into the slot, I formation, handoff goes up the middle as Stevenson runs over the oh no. The lineman just kept going, but there was no Stevenson. So going to set up third and short there. And I always kind of wonder why Stevenson plays so much because he is washed. He's a can. And I don't know. Henderson's way better. I don't understand why they don't just lean on him. Similar to how Detroit does with Jahmyr Gibbs and Montgomery. Anyway, shotgun. May takes a snap, steps up. He's got time. He looks deep down the middle and he throws. He's got his man. It's Diggs and he's running free into the secondary there. Nice job, Diggs on the crossing route as he falls into the Ravens sideline. And Diggs loves to run his yap as Vrabel says, "Come on, let's go. Just keep it going." Diggs operating all the way out on the right side, manned up against Humphrey. Humphrey's on him. He releases him into the secondary. Oh man, he's just not ideal there. I don't know if that was a coverage break or something, or just a miscommunication with the defense. But Humphrey just let him go, and May found his man right over the middle. Now they're in business at the 35 of Baltimore. Shotgun again, sends Hollins out to the right. He's 2-by-1 here. May takes a snap, has time, steps up, looks, and he just dumps it down to Henderson over the middle. Stutter step. He's got about 9 yards there. Nice move, Trevion Henderson. A little dump off safety valve there from Drake May to his running back. Going to set up second one. And right on cue, like I said, Stevenson is a can. I would just let Henderson, maybe if he needs a break, take him out and put Stevenson in. Other than that, just give the ball to Trevion Henderson. Stephon Diggs, 2 catches, 58 yards, as he just loves to talk. And he's just saying, I don't care if we're winning games. I need the ball. You know what A.J. Brown said over there? And he got the ball. Don't matter if we win. Just give me the ball. Jumbo formation. And May just falls forward on second and 1. And looks like he's probably going to have enough for the first down. Larry, the line judge, comes up to signal it. And Tommy Two Dimes comes over and says, "Yep, first down. I'm on Pats +3. Let's get this going." 7:22 left here as the clock continues to roll. First and 10 Pats as they are in deep into Baltimore territory here. Stephon Diggs on the sideline. What am I doing over here? Why are you paying me money? Get me out there. Give me the damn ball. Can't you see that I need the ball? Jumbo again. Single wide receiver out to the right. Handoff goes up the middle. Henderson, stutter step. He breaks out the left side. Oh, he almost had it. And look who it is. Kyle Hamilton again, isn't it? Oh, no, that time it was Gilman. Nice tackle there coming up from the secondary to make that play. Henderson almost had that one. He had some room there. Look at this. Gilman coming up from the safety position here. Henderson had the hole out to the left, cuts it out, and he just needed, oh man, he breaks that. He could go. That was really, really close. Nice tackle, 12. Well done to make that play there. That is a really, really good job wrapping him up and saving a potential touchdown there as it's second and 9 now. And is Henderson, this isn't good. Henderson looks like he's a little banged up. Vrabel comes over and says, please, 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 don't, because Stevenson is a can, and I do not want to use him. And looks like it's going to be an injury timeout here. We're going to step aside again. Chevy Chase time. Hang on. We'll be back. Now we're back. And we're not on mute, which is excellent. Baltimore going to get the ball back here. 10-7 here, 5:39 left in the first half. Close game, must-win game here for Baltimore to keep their playoff hopes alive. Pittsburgh won today in a big game against Detroit as the kick is blasted into the end zone, and that's going to set the Ravens up at their own 35-yard line. LoJack will come out 3 and out on the last drive. Let's see if they can't fix some things. They had it going on the first couple of drives. So let's see. As Tirico and company is going to show some highlights here or some stats about how LoJack has struggled recently since week 9. And I'm guessing a big part of that is it seems like the guy's injured. I mean, I'm not in the business of making excuses for anyone, but Lamar Jackson can cook. I mean, for all his faults, he can cook. So I think he's banged up. Under center here, he did miss time too. Handoff up the middle to Henry. He invites the contact and he falls forward for about 6 or 7. Nice tough running from Mr. Henry right up the middle. Going to set up second and short. And now we have average speed on rushes. Get out of here. Either way, the guy's been hurt. I mean, whatever you want to call it, whatever kind of next gen stat you want to put to it, the guy's been injured, and that's it. And that's why he hasn't been effective. Okay, that's it. We don't need miles per hour to tell us that. He just hasn't been himself this year. He's banged up. Second and 4, under center here. Condensed formation, 2 tight ends on the right. I formation. Handoff goes to Henry again over the left side. He's just greeted right there. Nice job, Pat's defense, as the just gang tackle right up the middle after about a yard, and they stood him up and pushed him back. It's going to set up third down. Kind of wonder what the hell's going on. I mean, are they really going away from LoJack this much? I mean, it seemed like the RPO was going a little bit, and they haven't run it at all on the last 2 drives. And you gotta ask yourself why. Like, why not? Get this guy in space, let him move a little bit, and let him find his tight ends. Henry comes off the field as LoJack has 4 receivers now. Shotgun here. Pat's showing pressure at the line. They're bringing a little bit of pressure. LoJack has time, throws over to the left-hand side. He's got his man. It's Flowers again, first down. And Flowers, trying to do his best Stephon Diggs impersonation, starts running his yap on the sideline. And let's see. Let's see. Working out of the right slot, one-on-one, manned up, quick little move out to the right, just shook his defender. Too easy. Nice separation there from number 4. He is really, really fast, and let him do his work and find him, and that's how it's done. Nice little pitch and catch there from LoJack. Under 4 minutes now. Shotgun for LoJack. Takes a snap, looks left, looks right, steps up in the pocket. He's still rolling to the left, and he's just going to throw to the left-hand side and throw it away. Almost had Andrews there. And obviously he's hurt because old Lamar Jackson, that's 10 yards on a run there. And he's not looking to run. And I think it's a vast understatement to say that Lamar Jackson is not a pocket passer. I mean, he is like a college quarterback. He's shifty and he runs around a lot and broken plays and this and that, but a lot of it is generated from his legs and not from his arm. So tough look, Ravens fans. 2nd and 10 now, 3:40 left here, first half. Shotgun. 3 receivers. Sends the third in motion over to the left. Trips left. Handoff. Nope. RPO. And Jackson rolling left. Stiff arm. He's got a couple yards. And he's just wrapped up there. Nice tackle out there on the edge after about a 2 or 3 yard gain. And again, the shiftiness. It's almost like he's lost the speed or something as we look at his injury report now. He's missed a bunch of time earlier in the season. He has not been the same since. Ravens moving quickly here. Pat's showing pressure again. 3 receivers, shotgun for Jackson. 3:09 left here in the second quarter. 3rd and 6. Calls the audible now after he gets a look at the Pats and sends Mitchell over to his left side now. Takes a snap, pressure coming up the middle. Jackson, quick throw out to the right. He's got his man likely. He's got a first down. Nice job. That's Hopkins. Nice work, Lamar Jackson. Nice audible. Nice pitch and catch. Hopkins, way to catch the ball when it hits you in the hands. Good job. And that was really, really well done there by Lamar Jackson. Picking up the defense, recognizing the blitz, and then audibling out to a quick throw to the right side. That was really good. Plants his back foot, throws a nice strong throw over to Hopkins there. And first down Ravens, and they're starting to move the ball now. They're at the 42-yard line of the Pats. Under center now, bunch left. Play action again. Jackson steps up in the pocket, looks deep left, doesn't have it, throws over the middle. He's got a tight end now. Is that Kolak? And he's down to about the 22-yard line. Well done, Lamar Jackson, as he looked off his second, third read and found the third string tight end, Kolak, with the extendo helmet. As we're going to tick down to the 2-minute warning. Nice job, Lamar Jackson. He's looks like he's got a little confidence under his belt now, as they are well in field goal range down into the red zone. 10-7, Pats on top as we get a look at the throw. Kolar, sorry. Extend a helmet. Nice job, Ravens. We'll be back. 2-minute warning, folks. Hang tight. Welcome back, friends. 2-minute warning here. Low jack, 24-yard line, out of the shotgun, tight formation. Pulls the handoff, RPO, and he runs right up the middle and just evades the tackler. Falls forward after a gain of about 4. A little slow getting up, little wince on his face. We know he's banged up. And let's see how that changes the Pats defense if they don't. Let's see here. RPO pulls the handoff from Mitchell and runs it himself, has a lead blocker, and he just kind of fell forward there. But after a small little gain, about 4 yards, 2nd and 7 here, jumbo formation, shotgun, pulls the handoff again. No, this one goes to Mitchell in the backfield. He runs back, and he's going to be tackled well in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 5 or 6. Pat's defense was all over that one, crashing down on the right side of the line. Gibbons in the backfield. There was 3 guys. There's that Tyvai in the back there, just slipped the blocker. Almost had Mitchell in the backfield. Man, oh man, that play was destined to failure from the beginning. 3rd and 12, loss of 5. Not good. Minute 16 here for Baltimore. As Gibbons looks like we're giving a timeout now for Baltimore. Harbaugh looking on as he's watching his season potentially slip away here The AFC is completely stacked. I mean, the wild card is juiced up to the gills. Baltimore has to stay tight with Pittsburgh and just hope for something here. Ooh, look at that stiff arm. That's well done by Lamar Jackson. Man, oh man, that's really good. Number 44. That is not the highlight reel you're looking for as we await. And Jackson, oh man. Huntley in the game now. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Not what you're looking for as a Ravens fan. Huntley can operate the offense, but this is not how they drew it up. 3rd and 12 now, 25-yard line. 3 receivers. Takes the snap, tosses it out to the right to the running back, and he cuts it back up to the center. It looks like he's got a little something going, but he's going to be wrapped up and tackled at about the 18-yard line. A lot of bouncing around there. Looked like he might have been able to get something going there, but that's going to set up 4th down, and guessing they're just going to kick a field goal. New England takes the timeout to stop it, as they're going to have about a minute left, or a minute worth of time. And let's see. I mean, that's a pretty innocuous play. I don't know. It seemed like he was hurt before, but Jackson grimacing in pain and not good, folks. Not good for Ravens fans. As Tyler Loop comes out 26 to 28 on the season. This be a chip shot for him here, deep in New England's territory. Looks like about a 36-yard field goal as he's operating off the left hash. He gets his mark, and he is ready to work. Here comes the snap. Good hold. Kick is up, and it's good. And it's a tie game, 10-10. Pats will have about a $1.03 left here in the first half to operate with no timeouts. So quick hurry up. McDaniels talks to him and says, Brady could do it. Can you do it? As Lamar Jackson limps off into the locker room, and this does not look good. Looks like he's probably going to be done as he snaps his hands together. Not good, ladies and gentlemen. As it's going to be commercial time now. We'll step aside for a few. Hang tight, friends. We're back. Minute 3 left for New England here. They're going to operate at their own 35. Minute 3 left in the first half. Let's see if they can get down and get some points here in the 10-10 game. Absolute must-have game for Baltimore. I think this would just pull the plug on their season if they can't get it done here. We still get that right tackle. The backup there operating on the right side of the line. Shotgun for May brings Douglas over to the left. He's got trips left. And a man on to the right in the slot. May drops back. He's under pressure. He rolls right. And Banoy after him. He throws down the right side and knocked away. Nice job, Gilman, on the defense, knocking that pass away from Stevenson. Gilman's made a couple of nice plays today as he trots back, as it'll set up 2nd and 10 now. 56 seconds left here, second quarter for the Patriots. They don't have to go too far for a field goal here. So, one long pass. Let's see what kind of defense Baltimore throws at him here. May again in the shotgun, trips left, and they got the prevent on basically. Got the cover 4. May got time, and he throws over to the right side. He's got his man. Toe tap on the sideline. Booty. He's got the catch. He's out of bounds. Well done. Nice quick play there. First down. Just inch it up the field. Let's see if they can get it going here. 1st and 10 now. As Booty. Oh, yeah, that's nice work there with it. Nice footwork. Nice throw from May, only where his man can catch it as they're up to midfield. 1st and 10, 159 yards passing now for May. Bunch left. Ravens showing pressure. They bring a man off the left-hand side. The throw goes out to the left. It's caught there by Diggs. He falls forward and he rolls out of bounds. He's got a first down. Nice job, Stephon Diggs. Good quick throw from Drake May. Saw the pressure coming off the left side, plants a foot, gets a throw off. Josh McDaniels starting to cook now and saying, can you be better than Brady? I don't think so, but we're going to find out. 43 seconds now. That's 2 really good plays there from Drake May, from the Pats. The Stevenson in the backfield. He's built like a right tackle, but he plays running back. He's very, very slow. He's washed. May takes a snap, quick throw out to the left as this one goes to Diggs again, picks up a few yards, and he's out of bounds. Quick little timing throw there. 40 seconds now. That'll set up 2nd down for the Pats as Borregas, the Chivas left winger, gets ready. He seconds as an NFL field goal kicker in the offseason. May 14 and 19, 173, a touch and a pick. Shotgun for him as he surveys the field, calls out the defense here. And he takes the snap, steps in the pocket, throws again out to the left side. A lot of contact, but complete to Hunter Henry down to the 30. No timeouts, remember, as they're going to have to hurry it up now. 3rd down and short. May calls the play, does a little squiggly hair thing. To go 4 wide receivers, 2 by 2. Ravens at the line, bringing the pressure. May steps. Oh, he's in trouble. He steps up. He's fumbled. He's sacked and fumbled, and the Ravens pick it up, and that is just not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. No good. Ravens pick it up there at their own 31-yard line. That's terrible, in fact, as Washington gets the ball. Nice job by the Ravens defense. I mean, that's just bad. Terrible job by Stevenson, just getting blown up by a cornerback. I mean, Stevenson can't even block a guy that's like half of his own weight. That's just terrible. Ramondre Stevenson is terrible, okay? He's terrible. Number 29, Washington just blew up Ramondre Stevenson. What is that? Ramondre Stevenson weighs 285 pounds, and that little man out there is like a $140 soaking wet. May gets sacked and fumbled. That's terrible. And the Ravens love it. Nice job. Nice job by the Ravens defense. Washington comes over the sideline, says, check out my beads here on my hair. Check them out. Look at this. Took 3 hours to do my hair for the game. Huntley in shotgun here. He's got 3 wide receivers. So he's got everyone in the back. Quick throw goes over the middle. Andrews completed there. He's tackled, and he tosses and he throws it away. What is he doing? What is he doing? Andrews with the lateral before he went down, and he threw it, and the Pats have it with 11 seconds left. What in the hell was that? What is happening to this game? What are we doing? There's a flag now as Larry, the line judge, comes over. John Harbaugh is mouth breathing. He has no idea what is happening here. He does. No one knows what's going on. What do you mean decline? Decline what? DeAndre Hopkins says decline. Decline what? That was a fumble. What kind of penalty was on that play? What in the hell is happening to this game? Everyone wants to know what is happening here. This is, oh my God. See, look, if they're going to throw a flag, why does it take 20 seconds to talk about it? If you have a flag and you call a flag, throw it and call it. Why do they have to huddle up about this crap? This is ridiculous. Here we go. I got to hear this. 2 fouls. Offsetting. Roughing the passer. Why do they have to talk so long about it? Illegal forward pass. Let's see it again, genius. Let's see it again. So let's see it again. That's not a forward pass. First of all, there's no way in hell. Okay, maybe it was. Don't they have the big brother view? Can't we get the top view after all this? And let's see the roughing the passer. Dear God Almighty. That's roughing the passer. He touched him. This game sucks, man. Like this game is so bad. Now that we're just going to stop the bleeding and end this first half. That was so bad. That was so bad. That is just not a good look for the NFL. First of all, that is not roughing the passer. I mean, what? John Harbaugh is walking off for some oxygen. I need oxygen too. As he says, do not interview me for the first half. Lamar Jackson's hurt, and that was a terrible call. And what the hell was Mark Andrews doing? But Vrabel's, let's do a little lip reading here. Vrabel says, I don't know what happened on that last call, Clarissa, but I will tell you one thing. These referees are terrible, but I like your hat. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, well, I think my team's better than their team, and we're going to win. That's all. I mean, look, Baltimore's a terrible city to be in. I just can't wait to get home. To tell you the truth. In fact, we'll wrap this one up and we'll be out of here. Nice hat again. See ya. Bye. All right, halftime. Vrabel running off the field. 10-10 game. I guess the over is still in play. A lot of sloppy play. I don't know. We'll be back. Hang tight. Halftime. Second half, friends. Pats going to receive, taken at the 1 yard line, up to the 20, cut through the 25, and greeted with a force at the 30-yard line. And that's where Drake May and company will take over on their first drive of the second half as we get a little John Harbaugh second half action, a little lip reading time. And he says, yeah, I had a cheesesteak for halftime and it was a little overcooked, but that's all right. You know, Lamar Jackson isn't coming back, so we're going to stick with Huntley. But yeah, it happens. Yep, thanks. Bye. All right, then. Drake May, 10-10 game, tied up. A lot of opportunity, a lot of missed opportunity in the first half as Diggs goes in motion to the left. Got him bunched over to the right, condensed on the line. Two receivers out to the left. Single back is Stevenson. Quick pass over to the left, taken there by Diggs. Stutter step, cuts it back in again and again. And he's going to do a lot of motion for about 3 yards as he goes down. Have not gotten word on Trevion Henderson getting banged up. Would love to see him come back, as I'm sure a lot of fantasy football managers would. Stephon Diggs having a little game here. 5 catches, 76 yards. 2nd and 6 now for the Pats as they break huddle. Diggs and Henry split out to the right. Shotgun for May. Trips right. Takes a snap, looks left. Now he throws down the middle. Short throw. I don't know if that was batted. It was intended for Hooper over on the left-hand side. Looked like it might have been tipped there. 3rd and 6 now for the Pats as Vrabel, again, bent over at the waist, hands on knees. Looks like he's just ready. He's just ready for war all the time, and you got to love it. 3rd and 6 now as Drake May will break the huddle. Stevenson still in the game, still have the backup right tackle out there as May calls out the defense. Trips right again in the shotgun. 4-man rush. Quick throw out to the left is just knocked up, and Diggs, no separation as man was just draped all over him. And that play was just had, even if he completes it, it's going to be short of the sticks. Not quite sure what we're doing there on that play. A little curl route here. Wiggins manned up against Diggs out there. Press coverage. No press. And I mean, it's a little handsy, but there's just no separation there. I don't know. As Wiggins is yelling right in Diggs' face saying, come on, let's go. Going to be a punt on the first drive from New England. Not a good look. As they shift their formation on the punt coverage here. 1 second left on the play clock, and it's going to be a delay game, I'm guessing. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Well, I'm sure he's got enough leg to get it on down there, but again, Vrabel, I don't know if he's just taking a nap over there or something, as we get a look at Josh McDaniel and Drake May on the sideline going over some plays on what was a pretty horrific 3 and out there. And the worst the Pats offense has really looked thus far tonight. As the snap is away on the punt and the kick is up away safely, man gets pushed into him, but does a little Hollywood and falls. Taken on a bounce as a return. Cuts it up to the left, back over to the center. Nice little return there up to about the 34-yard line. And that's where Baltimore will take over. And it's going to be Huntley again. No low jack. And Huntley, like I said before, he can operate the offense against Chicago, 17-22, buck 86 and a touchdown. They got a win in that game. I mean, he's been around forever, so let's see. I mean, he knows the offense. You could do worse than Tyler Huntley, that's for sure. Derrick Henry in the backfield, Huntley under center, 1 receiver out to the right, and condensed on the left side. Flowers in the slot. Brings a man into the I formation. Handoff goes to Henry up the middle. He's got 5 or 6 that he's tackled right there. And it's going to set up about 2nd and 4 or 5 as Derrick Henry is unearthed and brought back up to the line of scrimmage. And no rush here, taking their time. 10-10 ball game. They're in this game. They can win this game. I mean, Baltimore was favored in this game for a reason, not only because they're at home, but because they're a professional team with a professional coach. Their defense is a little bit, healthy. They can definitely move the ball against this Pats offense or defense. Let's see. Here you go. Handoff again to Henry over the left-hand side. He finds a hole. He's got more than that. He's got about 15, 20 up to about the 40-yard line. Nice running by Derrick Henry after a gain of about 20 some odd right there. he's going to come out for a little breather and says, you know what, that's enough for me. But here you go again, operating on the left-hand side, a little stretch play out to the left. Henry patiently waits for his blocks, hits his hole, and then just bounces it upfield. And I mean, you give that guy a full head of steam, and it's going to be 20 yards every damn time. Nice blocking out on the edge there by the fullback. Well done to spring Henry. And they're in business. Toss goes out to the right to Mitchell. Stutter step, dodges his man in the back, but he's swallowed up right there. And that's going to be a loss of about 3. Man, oh man, he just got gobbled up right there. Nice job, Chase on the back end of the play. Keaton Mitchell with a nice deke in the beginning, but could only get away from one guy. As this is going to be 2nd and 11 now. And let's see if the Pats defense can stand tall and bail out the offense on that first drive, which was pretty whack. I don't know. Okay. Well, anyway. Shotgun for Huntley. Mitchell in the back. He's got a fullback back there too. 2 receivers right, 1 out to the left. Quick throw, fakes the throw, steps up in the pocket under pressure, and he's going down, and he's sacked right there back at the 47-yard line. They brought the pressure, and they got there as Jennings on the sack is going to set up 3rd and long, and that is definitely not Tyler Huntley special. Not a lot going there. I mean, the pressure just got to him with the quickness as we see the big brother behind the view. And it's just a 4-man rush, and they just got in there. It's just nice work by the defensive line, just causing pressure. Huntley steps up, and then everything just, folded in on top of him as Jennings got there for the sack. Going to set up 3rd and 18 from the Pats, about 48-yard line. Shotgun 2x2 here for Huntley. Showing pressure up the middle is the middle linebacker, likely in motion to the right. Quick throw out to the left-hand side, and it's caught right there by Hopkins. A little stutter step on the outside. And let's see what they want to do here. I mean, it's going to be 4th and I don't know, not too long. Maybe they decide to go for it here. As Harbaugh has got the hat low, and he looks like he is ready to fight, and he's angry. And Taylor Loop's going to come out for the long field goal, and let's see how long it is. They did get across 4th and 9. Yeah, that's quite a ways to go for a first down. This is going to be, it's not terribly long. What is that, 56 yards? That's in his range. Here's a snap. Good hold. Kick is up, out to the right. It's drifting, and it is short. Not enough T there for Taylor Loop as he comes up short. Not good. Good job by the Pats defense to hold tough there as it's going to remain a 10-10 ball game. Nice job by Huntley to even get him into field goal range, honestly. And I don't know if that was wind or just low T, but that was well short, and that's never good if you're a man. That is where the Pats are going to take over in the 10-10 game. Big game here. Step aside for a few. Hang tight. We're back, friends, as we await the Pats offense. Second drive here in the second half. Let's see if they can right the ship. That first drive was 3 and out. Not good. So we're getting some Drake May highlights here. We know he's good. We don't need anymore else. Under center now. Two receivers out to the right. Handoff goes up the middle of Stevenson. He just trudges forward for about 2 and nothing doing there. And that's about what Ramondre Stevenson is all about. He is he's basically a lineman that gets the ball handed off to him. And it looks like Henderson is going to be out for the game, and that is a huge blow. And that's a huge blow to my fantasy team, which totally sucks in the playoffs. But I also have Drake May, so let's see if he can get something going here. Also have the over, also have Pats +3. That is a lot of exposure to the Pats there. Trips left, brings Hollins in motion over to the right. Pressure coming off the left side. May steps up. You better get rid of it. And he tosses it away to Stevenson. Quick little stutter step. And he might have a first down. Stevenson's got a little bit more up the way and down to the 30-yard line. Nice job, Ramondre Stevenson. As I begin to talk crap about him, the guy comes through with a nice little juke step there. Vrabel goes, way to go. I've never seen a tight end move that fast. Or a lineman. Little dump off to him. Stutter step. Wow. I didn't think left tackles could move that way, but 38 Stevenson getting it done. Look at this. And he gets Gilman, who's having himself a nice little game, and tacks on about another 10 or 12 more yards. Nice work from Ramondre Stevenson. As the Pats are right there going now, down to the 30-yard line, shotgun again. May takes a snap, looks left. He's got time. He's got all day there. He rolls out to the left, still rolling, pumps, and he's going to run it himself. And he's got about 7 or 8 yards. Nice little run there by Drake May as he runs over to the band, and the band starts yelling at him. Love to see the band getting into the game and talking a little crap. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Here we go. Injury update. Trevion Henderson is out. Farmer is out. Munford questionable. Woods questionable. Donga questionable. You know what's questionable? Ramondre Stevenson's speed off the line. That's what's questionable. But it's second and short for the Pats here. May, 2x2, under center. Handoff goes up the middle. Stevenson, he just gets cracked right there and stops at nothing. And man, oh man. Maybe Ramondre Stevenson only has one good play in him per game, but he runs like he has his feet in mud. I swear to God. Jesus. Come on, McDaniel. 3rd and 2 now. 8:15 in the third. Vrabel looks like he's got a little heartburn going. We all got some heartburn going now because, like I said a moment ago, too much exposure to the Pats here. Need some Drake May magic. 3rd and 2. Hamilton calling out the play on the defense. Empty backfield. 3x2 as Stevenson split all the way out to the right. 2 seconds left on the play clock. Here it comes. Pressure up the middle for May. He's got time and he looks to the end zone. He throws to the right side. He's got Stevenson off his hands and he can't connect. And Stevenson on cue, running slow as ever. He was past his man to the outstretched hand. If that's Trevion Henderson, that's 6. And that's too bad because we needed that. Pressure coming up the middle. May, he had what he wanted, the wheel route. Stevenson was there. He hit him in the hands. I mean, maybe if he lofts it just a little bit more, it is a little bit passed out there on his hands. Can't expect a left tackle to make that catch as the Chivas defender comes out to poke one through the uprights. Snap, hold is good, kick is up. It's through the middle. It's 13-10 now, Pats. And we're about halfway through the third quarter here. Not looking too good now for my overbet, but the Pats are up 3. We'll be back. Commercial time. Hang tight, friends. All right, it's time for the Pats now, friends. As we get a look at Christian Gonzalez doing his best job to guard Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers, he can get open against Gonzalez. I think there's no doubt about it. Well, I mean, look at that move right there. I mean, I don't think that was Gonzalez on him, but still, that's a tough guy to follow all day long. First and 10 here for Baltimore. Own 35-yard line. Huntley, handoff, left side to Henry. He's got about 5 or 6, and he falls forward. I feel like that guy can get 5 or 6 on every carry, regardless of where the first contact happens. And Baltimore is still in this game now. I mean, even without LoJack, as Harbaugh is starting to do a little bit of mouth breathing, just like his brother. That is pause for concern there. The Jim Harbaugh mouth breathing. Not quite sure what's going on over there, but we'll just worry about that next time. As Huntley breaks huddle, 2nd and 5 now, under center again. Fullback in the back. He's got the pro form, jumbo formation in there. Pats showing heat off the right hand side of the line. Let's see if they bring it. No, run blitz. Hand off to Henry over the right side. He cuts through. He's got about 4 yards, and he stood up right there, just shy, about a yard shy. Larry, the line judge, comes down, stops it right there. Forward progress, going to set up 3rd and 1. I'd imagine we'd have another play just like that. As we get a look at Big Brother from behind. Stretch play to the right now. The hole was there, and they just collapsed on it. Nice job by the linebackers. Taivai getting into the back there. Nice work by the little man, number 21, working on the edge. Hawkins tying up some blockers. 3rd and inches now. I formation here. Same thing, and they want the false start, and it is a false start. It's Isaiah Likely, and he jumped on the left-hand side. And it's almost like these guys have never played the game before. False start. Number 80. Wow. Just really, 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 really bad. I mean, 3rd and inches, and you back it up 5 yards. What the hell are you doing out there? Wasn't this guy supposed to be like Mark Andrews' replacement? And the guy can't even get the damn snap count right? Leans forward in his stance. What in the hell are you doing out there? That's some rookie stuff right there. That is terrible. Bunch left now. 3rd and 5 for the Ravens. 6 minutes left. Shotgun for Huntley. Pats showing pressure again. Single receiver out to the right. Looks like Hopkins. Brings Flowers out to the left again. Huntley, quick throw out to the right to Hopkins. He's guarded, but he comes down with it. Did he get it? Is it bobbled? They're saying 6'7", 6'7". Is it bobbled? Is it bobbled? No. Everyone's having fun with it over there. Hopkins is going, dude, I know I'm old, but I caught that ball. And they're like, no, man, you're too old now. Pretty good defense. Pretty good job by Hopkins, too. Nope. No way. No way. He didn't have possession of it. You could look at that. No possession there. No possession there. No possession there. I mean, I guess no possession there either. There's no way. No way. Big brother can do all it wants to do. There's no way. That's not a catch. There's no possession there. Okay? There's no clear possession. Good coverage, good throw, good effort by Hopkins. He just ran out of room over there. I mean, what are you going to tell him? Davis on the coverage over there says no way. Hunter Henry says no way. Baltimore's going to challenge it because Jim Harbaugh just does what he's told. But there's no way. As Gonzalez comes over and goes, dude, if that was me, it would have been going the other way. And Hopkins goes, what year is it, man? I thought I graduated high school 2000. I mean, all right. Commercial time. We'll be back, friends. Hang tight now. We're back, friends. The call and the play is reversed, and they called a first down and a catch, and it shows what I know. But if I look at that, I mean, that's a hell of an effort all around by the cornerback, by DeAndre Hopkins. I mean, I just don't think he had possession of the ball at any point. Like right there, the ball is not secure, and the foot's not down. That's 1 foot. Is this college football now? So now the NFL is letting like players beat up fans. They're letting 1 foot stand for wide receiver for catches on the sideline. They're letting the quarterback get touched and they're calling it roughing. I guess they've been doing that for a while. But it's first down for the Ravens. Shotgun Huntley. Quick throw out to the right. He's got his man Flowers. He's corralled right there. And there's a face mask and a flag. Not a good play as Flowers gets taken down. And it's a face mask. That'll tack on 15 there. Ellis coming up to make the tackle. I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, but nonetheless, not great. And just kind of sloppy all around here throughout. I mean, let's see it here. Nice work by Flowers to a little spinorama. And Ellis coming over to help out on the play. Gets his hand caught up in the face mask and just rips it out to the right. And that'll be 15 yards. Not good, ladies and gentlemen. Huntley, handoff, left side. And Henry still got the legs there as he hits the outside and manages to get around the corner. He's going to pick up another 6 or 7. And I feel like I say that every time. Again, 5, 6, 7 yards every single time that this guy runs Christian Gonzalez over to make the tackle. But not before Henry inches him closer. They're inside the 20-yard line now. And he's still got some speed, man, for being a big fella and being around forever. Still getting it done out there. Under center again. Jumbo formation again. Single back is Henry. And toss, it's the end around to Flowers, who's over to the right side. He's got 8 or 9 or 10. He's around the outside. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. And it's a touchdown, Ravens. Nice work, Zay Flowers, on the end around pass play. Well done running that one around. He waited for his blocks to materialize. He bounced it inside, then cut it back outside. And he's hooting and hollering over there. And that was a really, really good job by Zay Flowers. Nice individual effort. Nice job by the Ravens on the blocking here. Here you go right here. Likely in the backfield, pulling to the right. They bring the center, pulling, end around to Flowers. He's got 2 lead blockers likely there, and the center chips him out. He waits for the block, finds the hole, and bounces out. That's just excellent. That is really, really good running there by Zay Flowers. Well done, my man. 16-13 Ravens on top as they await the extra point. Loop end there to kick it out, and it's up and good. 17-13. We need 18 points, folks, for the over. Not out of the question, as there's a flag now. Zay Flowers is hooting and hollering over there. He is pretty fired up, and can't say I blame him because that was a hell of an effort right there. Nice job, dude. Really, really good stuff. Well done. And you know what I don't understand is there's a flag, and then they have to talk about it for 30 seconds. There either is a flag or there isn't, right? You either threw it or you didn't. You threw it for X, so call it out and move on. Personal foul because this game sucks. That's why. Yep. Yeah. Personal foul. Get out of here. I mean, I don't understand why it takes so long to call the damn penalty. If the guy threw it, that's it. Anyways, I'm going to step aside for Troy Aikman and that tool from what's his name, Bradley Cooper, to talk about food and Uber Eats. Great. We back. We're back, and it's not looking good as Drake May tries to hand it off to Stevenson, and it gets fumbled there. Not a good look. 2nd and 17, and he's under pressure. He steps up in the pocket, keeps rolling. He throws out to the right, and he's got Hunter Henry there. Nice throw on the run. Nice catch. They're out to the 30-yard line. It's going to set up 3rd and manageable there. Nice job evading the pressure by May and stepping up and throwing off his back, off balance there as they stunted, and nice little step to the side, cuts back to the right, almost gets sacked, throws off his left foot. Look at this, or right foot rather. Nice strong throw out to Hunter Henry. Nice job there all around. Roquan Smith there with the tackle. 3rd and 5, shotgun. 3 receivers out to the left, 1 out to the right. Stevenson up at the line to block. Pressure being shown at the line by the Ravens. 5 seconds left on the play clock. 3rd and 5 here. They drop it back. Pressure off the right side. Gilman can't get him. And May has time, throws, and he's got his man. What a well done. And there's a flag, another flag. And this better be quick. Larry, the line judge, says pass interference, and it's going against New England. And Roquan Smith is laughing about it. I don't know if you should be laughing about that. I really want to see this replay here, as it looks like it's going to be offensive pass interference. I just want to see it. That's all. But let's see. Really taking a long time to get these penalties out. Pass interference, offense, number 9. Let's see it. On Kayshon Boutte there. So he's breaking out to the left, working one-on-one against Humphrey. Wow. I mean, I'm speechless, man. 3rd and 15 now. 4 wide receivers. 4-man rush from Baltimore. May has time, steps up. He's under pressure, still rolling. He throws over the middle. He's got his man off the middle. He's got a 1st down out to the 45-yard line. And let's see if a flag comes out. Not this time. Stephon Diggs over the middle. Nice throw, Drake May. 4-man rush. They dropped everyone back. It was like cover 6 right there. He steps up in the pocket, and again, off balance throw. Nice strong throw over the middle. Diggs finds a spot in the zone, sits down. May steps up in the pocket on the run and throws a laser beam. Man, this guy, he's a pretty good quarterback here. Jumbo formation in, condensed formation, single back, everyone up in the box for Baltimore. Play action. He rolls out to the right, has time. He's looking deep. He's got all day, and he's just going to have to dump it off to Henry there. And that's kind of a lazy little throw. That was Hooper rather. But actually, that's a really nice play by Kyle Hamilton to break that ball up. And he says, yeah, I know I'm good. Don't worry about it. As he knocks that one away. Well done, Kyle Hamilton here. Good look from Big Brother behind. Hooper in there to block, and then he just peels off at the last second. Hamilton was waiting for it all day, and he just came over. Man, that guy's a good player. That's what that guy is. He's just a really good football player because he just stayed in his zone, and he read the quarterback's eyes. He saw Hooper peeling off the line and came over and got it done. 2 running backs in the backfield now. 2 receivers out to the left. Mac Hollins motion over to the right. Shotgun for May. They want to the Ravens just want penalties all day. That's what they want. As he just missed Hollins down the seam there. He had him on the post route. So all I see is a lot of Baltimore Ravens bouncing around, calling for flags, and just running their mouth consistently. And it really is tiring. It's just not a good look. And there's way more contact on May there than there was on Tyler Huntley's roughing the passer. Just saying. Looked like kind of a weak move from Hollins there. Trips right now. Shotgun. Stevenson in the backfield. 1 man in isolation up the top. Pressure coming up the middle. May under pressure, and he just throws one to get it away, and that'll end it. Kyle Van Noy also wants a flag, and May is on the ground, and maybe the Pats fans might want a flag. I don't know what's happening to this game, but Drake May has to be scraped off the ground, and he gets up a little ginger, but it looks like he's okay as we get another look at it. And the guy went low on him, Washington, rolled up on his ankle. That is kind of scary if you're a Pats fan, but it looks like he's okay. Washington just trying to make a play, do what he has to do. And gets up and does a little dance like they all do, as it's going to be a punt. Now it's a fake, and it is a fake, and it's not going to work because he just gets crunched there and fumbles, and that is where Baltimore is going to take over. And an ill-advised fake tough team to pull a fake against the Baltimore Ravens. As Larry the line judge says, Baltimore ball, and everyone knows it. It's the first definitive call the guys made all day. And this is going to put the Pats behind. I mean, this is not good as we get the special teams coach from Baltimore now hooting and hollering like he did something. But really what happened was just a kind of a poorly executed fake. The up man was supposed to throw it. He had his man there. He just didn't do it because why? Nice coverage. I mean, actually, I'll let the special teams coach hoot and holler because they were all over that. That was good coverage on the fake by them. So let him dance around a little bit because that was a good job. He could have kicked it out to the punter there and let him throw it, but no. And then the fumble and yeah, just an all around not a great play, but good job by the special teams by Baltimore as they're going to take over here. Nice try, but not so nice. They are at the Pats 44-yard line now. And Tyler Huntley looking for a dagger here. I wouldn't say a dagger, but this would make it a two-score game if they can get a touchdown and it is a false start. Dear God. I mean, wow. Just wow. Number 79, false start. And I just don't understand how this is possible. Every drive, there's going to be a false start. I mean, what the hell is going on with this Baltimore Ravens offense? I get it. Lamar Jackson's out of the game. Who cares? Tyler Huntley can operate this offense, but it needs the tight end and the goddamn right tackle to not have false starts. I mean, dude, seriously, you know what the snap count is. What are you doing? Under center now for Huntley again. Jumbo formation fakes a toss out to the right, looks left, and he throws one to the left. He's got a man, and it's caught right there. Zay Flowers again. Nice catch out near the first down marker. Zay Flowers is getting loose now. He's having himself a little game. LoJack is in street clothes, still grimacing, and that's because he's having himself a terrible season. Well, all right, I'll take it easy on LoJack. Nice throw from Tyler Huntley there. Nice catch from Zay Flowers. Well done. And Zay Flowers being a handful now. It doesn't matter who's on him, as he's just getting loose. And that's where to look. 2nd and 1, a buck 20 left here in the third quarter. Huntley under center. Brings Ricard into the backfield, I formation. Keaton Mitchell back there. And do we have another false start? What in the hell is happening to the Baltimore Ravens offense? I don't care who's under center. This is not okay. All right, now you have what? The right guard is now false start. What is happening to this team? It's the 16th, 15th week of the season, dude. I mean, how do you how is this happening? 2nd and 5, handoff right side to Mitchell, stretch play all the way to the right, and he looks like he's up near the first down marker, gets pushed out of bounds, about a yard shy. It's going to set up 3rd and short, and let's hope they can remember the snap count on 3rd and short because it was 2nd and 1 and then 2nd and 5, and we're really getting sick of it. 45 seconds left now. Tyler Huntley, 5 of 5 on the day, 54 yards passing. Doing a fine job in relief. He's made a couple of good throws. Like I said before, he can operate this offense. He knows what he's doing. Jim Harbaugh still mouth breathing out there, or John Harbaugh rather. And it looks like we have a timeout. Why? Who took the timeout and why? I don't understand what's happening. The play clock's not running. There's no timeouts being taken off, and the clock is stopped. I mean, what are we doing here? They spend all this money as Larry, the line judge, comes over and says, dude, I got you. Don't worry about it. -3, I got you. The play clock's still not running. No one's taking a timeout. That was like an extended timeout, and no one knows why. I don't know why. Now the clock is running, and now the play clock's running. So that was like a phantom 25-second timeout. I don't understand what's happening. Tush push play here. Mark Andrews under center, 3rd and 1, 30 seconds now, and they push it forward and they get it. And what happened to the play clock? I mean, what's up with the phantom timeout? I don't get it. I'd really love to see them get rid of this tush push play, but maybe they'll do that next year. You know, sorry Eagles, but that play sucks. 17-13, Ravens on top, threatening now deep in New England territory as the third quarter comes to a close. We'll step aside for some commercials. Could really use some help from Drake May. Let's go. Vrabel, not a good look on Sunday Night Football, my man. We'll be back. Second and goal now for the Ravens as Vrabel looks on worriedly, as he should. The ill-advised fake punt coming back to bite here has Huntley and Co. ready to punch it in. Todd Monken looks on and goes, I guess, whatever, just give it to Henry, right? 2-yard line now, second and goal, 13 minutes left here. Shotgun for Huntley. Two running backs in the back, Henry and Ricard. Handoff to Henry. He's on there and he's over the left side for a touchdown. Derrick Henry in again, and that's going to be 23-13 now. Ravens on top. Season's not dead yet. Lot of life left. Doesn't matter if LoJack comes out. Harbaugh looks on and says, yeah, we're not dead yet. We can catch those bum-ass Steelers. as two running backs in the backfield, shotgun to Huntley, Ricard pulling left, handoff goes to Henry over the left side, following his guard, pulling over the left side. Easy, easy touchdown there. Second of the night there for Derrick Henry as Loop coming on to make it a two-score game. Snap is down, hold is good, kick is up and good. 24-13, Ravens on top, and the Pats offense needs to get something going here as they are down 11 now. Late, well, it's not too late. It is the fourth quarter, but it just started. Plenty of game left now. We'll step aside for some more commercials. Hang tight, friends. All right, let's see if the Pats can get something going here. As they're going to give us the Walmart 4K Skycam Big Brother special here as we get some blocking. Number 64 pulling out and just pancaking fools, just laying the hurt on little men that try to get into his way and says, get that low T out of my way because I'm ready to hurt people. And here I come. Nice job getting it done there, 64. And notice he didn't get called for a false start. Play action for May. He looks deep. He's setting up and he's just going to toss it over the middle to Henry. And it's going to pick up about 6 or 7. May just evaded a sack there. He wanted something deep. It didn't materialize. He went down to the ground again, though. So Drake May taking a lot of hits tonight. And let's see if New England can get back into this game because they're down 2 scores now. And it's getting late early here in the fourth quarter for the Pats. Shotgun. Stevenson in the backfield. Condensed formation here, 2-1. May takes a snap, play action, looks left, has pressure again, and he gets rid of it over the middle to Henry, who just falls forward, is going to have a first down. Nice job by May to evade the sack, but the pocket is collapsing on him. He had a lot of time earlier in the game, but now that pocket is really starting to fold up as he looked deep down the middle, but man, he just had, 2 steps and then man on top of him, goes to the auxiliary route. Henry, nice job, Kyle Hamilton on the tackle there. Again, shotgun again for May, 2-1. Brings Henry over to the right side. Stevenson in the backfield, pressure coming up the middle. May gets rid of it quickly. Slant pass right over the middle. Goes to Kyle Williams, connected there. Humphrey on the tackle. It's going to be second and short, and maybe the Patriots or the Pats will want to hurry this one up here. Vrabel looking down at his lunch menu as the pressure comes off the right side, unblocked, but nice job by May to pick it up and get rid of it as he gets hit again. But nice quick throw and catch there. May under center now, bunch right, single man out to the left is Williams, single back Stevenson, Diggs in motion to the left over into the slot. Quick step and throw to the right side. He's got his man. First down, Mac Hollins. Nice pitch and catch. And the Patriots on the move. And they got a little something going here as they've picked up a couple of first downs. A lot of time left, but you got to get a score here. Would love a touchdown and likely a 2-point conversion. Vrabel seems pretty calm. The defense looks a little shell-shocked on the side. I mean, it's kind of a tough ask when you get backed up into your own zone. But let's see what happens here. May, shotgun, 2-1. Stevenson off his left side. Again, pressure being feigned off the side. Hamilton. May's got time, steps up, rolls to the right. Under pressure, he's going to run it, and he slides. He picks up about 2 there right before Roquan Smith was about to take his head off. Nice job by May to just hit the deck. And 10 minutes left now. Second and 8. Josh McDaniel calling out the plays. And Patriots in no rush. They huddle up. 30 seconds on the play clock. Second and 8 now. They break huddle early. Shotgun again. May calling out the defense. As we get the split screen, Josh McDaniel looks like he's got gas. Pressure being shown off the left side. May's got time. He's got all day. A quick throw over the middle. He's got Diggs. First down over the middle. Nice job to the 36-yard line. And the Patriots got something going now. That's a few first downs they've picked up. Let's see if they keep it going here. The pressure came off the left side. The Ravens are showing them some different looks, dropping in the middle and then bringing the pressure off the other side. Quick throw to Diggs over off the left. First down there. Nice work. Diggs coming back on it as he was manned up against Roquan Smith, and that all day long there if you get that. 2-1 now again. May, shotgun, looks deep, throws down the right side. He's got a man over the shoulder. Did he get him? Touchdown! And it's a touchdown. What a throw, Kyle Williams. Nice catch and throw, Drake May. And with a quickness, they're back in this game. Boom! You got to like to see that. Got to like to see it. Got to like to see that. And Vrabel says, go for 2. 7 plays, 73 yards in 3.5 minutes. And he just drops a dime right over the corner. Kyle Williams. And that's just really, really well done. What a catch. What a catch that was. That is really, really good. It was good coverage. He's manned up against Humphrey there. And Humphrey was with him step for step. But Kyle Williams just broke away at the last second. And just a perfect throw from Drake May. Man, that's tough job being a cornerback there. What a catch by Kyle Williams. Nice throw from Drake May. Big play here. 24-19. Go 5 wide. Then they bring Stevenson into the backfield. Trips right. Shotgun here. Let's see if May doesn't take it himself here as he's got them all spread out. Let's see here. He steps up and he's got time. He dumps it over to Stevenson. He's got it. And his 2-point conversion is good. And there's a flag. And of course there's a flag. And I'm sure they're going to talk about it for 30 or 40 seconds as Tommy the Two Dimes comes over. 2-team teaser Terry comes over here and says, what is it? Let's go. Let's go. Holding. Defense. Declined 24-21. So we're looking live now. We need some points as Derek, the dime or the down judge, comes over with his beanie and his hat on and says, dude, I have 3 dimes on the Pats. We need to stop this here. Okay? As we get a look at Drake May just dropping one in to Kyle Williams. What a nice play that was. Man, oh man, what a catch and throw. 24-21, good game shaping up here. Nice response from the Pats. Let's see what the defense can do. We'll step aside for a few. Hang tight, friends. Getting good here in Balti. 1 sec now. We're back as Christian Gonzalez breaks on a ball and makes a nice play over off the left side. 2nd and 10 now. Baltimore from their own 31-yard line. Under center's Huntley. Two men, pro form in the back. Handoff goes to the right side to Keaton Mitchell as he's stood up there, but second effort, nice running. It's going to set up third and about 5 yards. 8:30 left in the game. And let's see what they go with here. 3rd and 6 now. Henry on the sideline. Needs something here out of Tyler Huntley as he looks to the play sheet. and barks out the play as we look at Lojack on the sideline, banged up and not coming back. 6 of 9 on third down are the Ravens. Shotgun for Huntley, 2-by-1. Pats showing pressure up the middle. He brings Flowers in at the line. Pressure coming right up the middle. Quick throw out to the side, and he's got his man. First down. Nice job, Hopkins, working against Davis. Well done, Tyler Huntley. As Hopkins was there. Nice quick throw. Good play. Close play. Davis could not break it up. Hopkins, he's working off about 6 yards. Plants his foot. Davis breaks on the ball, but he was just a touch late. And nice throw from Huntley to connect with his man over there on the sideline. Good job, Ravens. First down. And let's see if they just continue to chew up clock and just grind it down. They're at their own 42-yard line now. Jumbo formation again. Shotgun. Mitchell in the backfield. Flowers in motion left. Pressure coming off the left-hand side. And handoff goes to Mitchell. He's swallowed up right there for it'd be a small loss or no gain there. That Durden just swallowed him up in the backfield. Nice job, Pat's defense. Second down now. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. And Tonga's out now. Pat's gotten beat up tonight. A lot of injuries tonight on Sunday Night Football. As they continue to show the offensive line over there looking at the plays, big deal. Under center now, I formation, 2 receivers out there. And play action. Under pressure, Huntley steps up. And nice block off the left side there. Huntley rolls, and he's going to pick up about 3 on the scramble. 64 out there blocking. Nice job. Huntley didn't have anything, just tucked it and ran. It's going to set up third and about 7 as he gets his play and prepares to do battle here. 6 1/4 left now as Gregory shimmies off the field. And are we? Nope. There they go. They break huddle. Shotgun now for Huntley. 3rd and 7. About his own 42-yard line. No, 45-yard line. 2-by-2. Pats showing pressure again. Sends Andrews out to the left. Pressure is coming off the left side. Quick throw to Andrews. Low. Did he catch it? If he did, it didn't matter. He only got 2 yards at about the 50-yard line. It's going to set up 4th and about 3 or 4. And I wonder if they go for it here. I'm guessing not. I would think they would punt it away and let the defense do some work. 5:40 left in the game. Maybe they will go for it. 4th down and 4 yards to go. 5:36 left in this game. It looks like Harbaugh is going to go for it as he covers his mouth up. 4th down. Ali in the backfield, a running back. Likely in the backfield also. Jumbo formation in there brings Likely into the back. Huntley, shotgun. And are they going to go for it or just try and draw him offside? 5 seconds left. Do not jump on this. Flowers in motion to the left. 1 second. No, and they tried to jump. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Yeah, it's a false start. You can't jump and then say they jumped. I mean, that is ridiculous. What is this Baltimore Ravens team? And now Dimes, dude, Danny 2 Dimes over here, the down judge. False start. Okay, good. The Ravens jumped and then tried to say that the Pats jumped. I don't get that. What do? We just like try and he didn't cross the line. What is Mark Andrews doing? Did Mark Andrews forget how to play football? He had that stupid lateral earlier that almost bit him in the ass, and now this? Like, what is he doing? So Pats are going to kick it away as it's going to be 4th and 9 now from about their own 45-yard line. And let's see if they can pin him here as they bring in the Aussie rules kicker. I think every punter is either Aussie rules or some Englishman that just drinks a lot of pints and used to play soccer back in the day. And they're all, I mean, this guy looks like maybe some Aussie rules action. I don't know. Just a thought. 4th and 9. 5:12 left in the game. 24-21. Ravens on top. Here comes the snap. It's good. It's away. The kick is away. It's up. It's a nice high arching kick down inside. It gets a little bounce and just dies there. Little 9-iron down there to about the 11-yard line. Nice job by the punter to stop him there inside the 20. Good job. So they're going to have to go 89 yards, will the Patriots, for at least a tie. As Drake May has plenty of time. 5:02 left. We're going to step aside for a few. We'll be back. Here we go. We're back. Just missed the first play there to Ramondre Stevenson, setting up a second down here. 4:15 left in the game. This is the drive right here for the Patriots. 2nd and 6. As Rabel, hands on knees, hunched over again, ready to work. 24-21. Ravens on top here. Drake May trying to make some magic late in this game. His own 35-yard line. Shotgun here. Pressure coming. He has to get rid of it. Throw goes over the middle. It's caught by Diggs, and it's a first down. Operating against Humphrey again over the middle. He makes the catch on a high throw, pulls it in, has a first down. Pats are in business, and they're about 20, 15 yards from field goal position here. Pressure coming. May gets hit again, but gets rid of it. Hangs tough. Man, this kid is a real deal, I think. He hangs in the pocket so well. He takes the hits. I'm sure Pats fans do not want to see him getting hit this much, but man, really, really well done. 345 yards passing now for May. Shotgun again, 2x2 here. 4-man rush. Pressure off the left side. He steps up. He's almost tripped. And he throws deep down. He's got single coverage up there. It's Booty. He's dragged. He's caught and it's knocked out. But where's the flag? Where's the flag? The guy pulled him down. It was obviously PI. What's happening? What is happening? What just happened? Is that not PI? It looked like Booty made the catch. Is that not PI? He grabs. How is that not pass interference? He's dragging all over the guy because he knows that he's beat. What is happening? I don't understand this game. I literally do not understand what I just saw. But I don't know why there aren't 18 flags out on that play. Because Humphrey was all over Booty there. He just grabs him around the waist and just tackles him before the play's even there, before the ball's even there. It's like a fair catch. And then the ball bounces around in his breadbasket and gets knocked out. I do not understand why there aren't 18,000 flags flying all over the place, because that is PI. What the hell is wrong with this game? How is that not pass interference? Terry McCauley, what does he have to say? Okay, yeah. And he says it's not hard as pass interference. They just decided not to call it on that play. And Mike Vrabel should be foaming at the mouth right now because that is so egregious. That is such a terrible non-call. They called roughing the passer against Huntley. How is that not PI? It's like they're watching a different game or they're deciding intentionally not to call it. Dude, that is so bad. That is so bad. That is bad. 2nd and 10. Shotgun. Trips left. Pressure being shown by Ravens. They drop. Quick throw out to the right. It's caught right there by Henry, and he's pushed out of bounds by Gilman. It's going to set up about 3rd and 1. Nice quick throw from May out to the right, or that was Hooper, sorry. Gilman looks like his arm's banged up a little bit. I bet he's been all over the field. I still cannot believe that was not pass interference. If you look up pass interference in a Webster's dictionary, like web version, you're going to see that play. That was so freaking bad. Shotgun again, trips left, brings Hunter Henry in motion over to the right-hand side. Pressure off the left side, quick throw, and it's banged up. And why don't they call that as PI? Because that was there early too. 4th and 2 now. 3 minutes left in the game. This is going to be the game right here. This is likely the game right here. Quick throw. Ravens brought the heat. Wiggins broke on the play. Nice. Quick slant pass. And he just ran a better route. No, that's not PI. It's just Williams just did not get inside on it. Oh, man. 4th and 2. Here we go. Shotgun. Trips left for the Pats. They got 8 men in the box here. Do the Ravens. Stevenson in the backfield. Here comes the snap. Stevenson's there. And the quick throw, and it's caught. It's caught by Diggs, and he's up, and he's down to the 30-yard line. Wow, quick play. The cornerback broke on it and tried to make it, and Diggs is out there talking crap like he always does because he loves to run his yap. Man, quick play. Oh, wow, that was really, really close there. 29 broke on the play. I thought he had it. Out route, nice, dude, nice pressure. It just good throw from Drake May. That had to be right. It had to be right, and it was right. Oh, man, nice effort from 29. He almost got it. As Diggs is down there, they're in field goal range now. Trips right, shotgun, Stevenson off his left hip. 8 men in the box again. They only rush 4. May looking, he's got time. He rolls to his right. Quick throw out to the right, and it's caught right there by Mac Hollins. It's going to be about a 6-yard gain. It's going to set up 2nd and 4, 2:45 left. As May continues to pile on the passing, he's going to have damn near 400 yards by the end of all this. But let's see if he can punch it in the end zone, because a touchdown right here is likely going to win the game. Well, it'll give him the lead anyway. Plenty of time left as Diggs comes off, and all he's doing is just running his mouth, and he just loves to talk shit. That's all he likes to do. May under center now, jumbo formation, pro form in the back with the fullback in there. Ravens stacked up in the box. Handoff goes to Stevenson right up the middle. He cuts right. He's got the first down a little bit more. Back to the 10. He's up to the, and he's got an end zone touchdown. Rhamondre Stevenson touchdown. He gets in, and the Pats take the lead late, and they over cashes, and the Pats are on top. And I do love that, folks. 9 plays, 89 yards, 255. Wow, oh wow. The Pats, man, even when they're not playing their greatest, even when the refs are missing big calls, man, even when Rhamondre Stevenson running in mud, what a job, Patriots. 9 plays, 89 yards in under 3 minutes, and they have the lead, but a lot of time left on the clock for the Ravens. Wow, oh wow, as Borregas in there from Chivas on transfer. He kicks it through, 28-24, as the Pats are on top now. What a game. The overcashes, love it. Drake May well over his passing total. Here we go. Single high safety. They brought everyone into, no safety up. Oh, Hamilton's up top. Crash down. He bounces it outside. 1 man to beat. Kyle Williams blocking upfield. Good job, my man. And Stevenson does the rest. Tight end speed. Running a 6-second 40, but man, does he get it. Nice, tough running. Nice play call. Well done, Patriots. 28-24. And this could all but just eliminate the Ravens. And I can't say I have any problem with that. As Stevenson rumbles into the end zone, blows a kiss to the crowd and says, "What do you think about that? I'm not beating up fans. I'm not DK Metcalf." Nice job, Rhamondre Stevenson. As the Pats go on top, and Stephon Diggs just looking for people to talk crap to. He just is so fired up. All he wants to do is just run his yap. Drake May having a big game with the passing yards. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 28-24, but 2:07 left on the clock. A lot of time left for Tyler Huntley and the Ravens. Let's see how it finishes up here. As the kick goes down, it's going to be in play, and it's corralled at about the 12-yard line, taken up 25-30, and he's tackled right there at the 31. Nice tackle. No holding on the return. Got to love to see that too. Got a lot of hair flying out there. Nice job, 41. As 2:03 left now. Baltimore Ravens lost 11 games when trailing by 7 points in the 7+ points in the fourth quarter. When leading by 7+ points. So, okay, whatever. Lamar Jackson looks on and says, "I can't wait for the offseason." And Vrabel looks like he's about ready to headbutt somebody. Huntley has to get it done here. He's going to have to go 60 some odd yards. 1st and 10, shotgun, quick throw out to the right. He just swallowed up right there. And that's going to lose about 3 yards. And that's going to be 2-minute warning. $1:57 left. As Davis goes down, looks like he might be hurt. He read that play really well and just crashed on it and just blew that play up in the backfield. It's going to set up 2nd and long now for Baltimore as we get the Baltimore PD chopper view from way up on high as they're looking at 18 carjackings going on all at one time. And Stephon Diggs says, "You want some? Come get some." And he has not stopped running his mouth since this game started. And all he wants everyone to know is that he's the best. Okay? That's it. Stephon Diggs, in a perfect world, his team will win and he'll have more yards than everyone else because all that guy wants to do is run his yap. That's it. $1:57 here. 28-24. Pats on top. Nice comeback by the Pats as the Baltimore PD chopper view, the wire view, McNulty up there looking at criminals down there, Stringer Bell down there, getting it done. As we await LoJack and Derrick Henry on the sideline saying, where you want to go? Maui? You want to go Cancun after the season? Getting close here. Huntley, shotgun, 2nd and 15, surveys the field as they're showing cover 4 shell here. 2 receivers to the right, 1 out to the left. He's got Andrews in the slot left. Takes the snap, looks right. He's got time, standing in the pocket. Quick throw over the middle of Flowers. Flowers cuts back, and he fumbles, and it's picked up by the Patriots, and that's probably going to do it. That's probably going to do it there. Flowers gets tackled from behind, and that's probably going to do it, and that's probably going to end Baltimore's season, and it's probably going to put the Patriots likely on top to win the AFC East. He says, yep, simmer down, simmer down. Buck 48, Chason comes over. It's karaoke time, team dance, girls softball style for the Patriots defense as we get a good look at it here. Huntley had time. He surveyed. Went through all his reads. Flowers over in the left shakes his man off. He's operating, coming across the middle, plants, and then Chason coming down the line. Bam! Little hammer shot right there and just pokes it out. And that's just too much force coming down on that little man's hands there. Zay Flowers weighs about 115 pounds, and he doesn't have the grip strength to hold on to a ball when you got a big man like Chason just slamming down on pow right there. See you later. Not going to get it done as Drake May now under center. Jumbo formation, handoff to Stevenson. Hang on to the ball, Stevenson. That's all I got to say. As he runs it right up the middle, gets about 5 yards there, sets up 2nd down. They're already in field goal range. Zay Flowers over to the sideline. Not so loud anymore as everyone's pumped on the Pats sideline. We're pretty pumped too because we're looking to cash damn near everything now. There's a Pats +3 and the over. Drake May's passing prop looking mighty good, friends. As the blue collar broadcast bets are starting to come through now. It's been a while as Zay Flowers takes his gold necklace out and says, that's all right. It's almost postseason time. Going to Maui with LoJack and Derrick Henry. But the Patriots are going to the playoffs, and that's for damn sure. And this team, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think it's wide open. I think it's anyone's game. And their defense can certainly be had. But it's got some magic going up there in the Northeast for the Pats. As Ravens stack the box up now, man in motion left. Drake May takes a snap. Handoff goes to Stevenson over the right side, and he's got the first down, and he's got to just stay in bounds, and he does. And the clock is running, and that's probably going to do it. As the Ravens, they do have 2 timeouts left, and they'll take it there. Buck 35 left, 2nd timeout for Baltimore. But I think they could probably run it down as Harbaugh is doing some mouth breathing now, and Vrabel getting ready to celebrate. As Stringer Bell comes up and says, "You ready, boss?" And here's another view of Jason not giving up on the play. He's just sticking with it, sees it, and he just follow the play. But bam! Comes with a hammer down on little Zay Flowers' arms and says, little boy grip, low T, 115-pound hands, cannot withstand 260-pound hammer coming down on your right side. Sorry, goodbye. And there we go, karaoke time. As 1st and 10 Pats, buck 37 left here in the 4th quarter, 4-point lead. Do they do the victory formation? They go jumbo. And it is going to be victory formation. Drake May takes a knee, and Roquan Smith comes in with a little bit of aggression. Can't say I blame him. I'm sure he's frustrated because this is likely going to end the Baltimore Ravens season here. They will be 7-8. And let me just check really quick. I wonder what the Steelers are. What are the Pittsburgh Steelers record? What is the Pittsburgh Steelers record? 9-6, 7-8, 2-game lead. Who's Baltimore have? Baltimore they got Pittsburgh in the last game. Well, they definitely need Pittsburgh to lose, so we'll see about that. Who does Pittsburgh have in their next game? That's a good question. It's not Zay Flowers' fault they lost. The guy actually had a pretty damn good game. Pittsburgh Steelers next game is against the Cleveland Wispy Browns. Although it's in division, you never know. You never know. Stranger things have happened. And that's going to do it, friends. My phone is just about out of juice here. First time out for the Patriots. Buck 32 left in this game here. Buck 34 left. I need a phone charger now. Not good. And I don't know what the holdup is here. Buck 34, second and 14. I'm guessing they just take a knee. What is it? Second, third. I think they can just run it out now, right? The mathematics serves me correctly. They should just be able to run this out. Shotgun here for Drake May. Sends a man in motion. Handoff to Stevenson. No, he pulls it. He runs it himself, and he's got a lot of room, and he's down to the 10. He takes a slide, and that is going to do it. I thought he could have had the end zone. I would have loved it, but no, he gets a first down on the run, and that's going to seal it up as the Patriots are just going to wind this clock down, and they're going to get the win. 28-24 in comeback fashion. Pretty good game all around. All in all, it's always nice when it goes your way. There was a lot of sloppy play there, a lot of false starts on the Baltimore offense, a lot of undisciplined play, a lot of bad calls, a lot of bad no calls. That no call on Booty on the PI was egregious. The roughing the passer against Huntley was suspect is the nicest way I can put it, but really that was a terrible call. So the referees were god awful. But Drake May, man, the guy came to play, put up a big game, put up a lot of passing yards, threw a couple of touchdowns, and got it done when it needed to. A lot of injuries today. LoJack came out of the game. The Pats find a way to get it done. They come back late in the fourth. That'll do it. It's Harbaugh and team's going to come off. And imagine they have a nice embrace with Vrabel. Got a lot of respect for one another. Pats is getting it done. As Chaseon's over there talking to the little girl on the sideline saying, "You like that, didn't you? You like that hammer play." As Drake May walks off the field and says, "Take my helmet and go wash it. Now get out of here." Christian Gonzalez looking for someone to hug. Derrick Henry comes over and says, "Hey, I remember you, coach. Good luck out there. I'll be in Cancun. You call me when you're done." And that'll do it, folks. Blue Collar Broadcast. Good game tonight. Drake May and co. continues to get it done. Well done, Patriots. Nice to cash some tickets. Derrick Henry had a couple of touchdowns. Good game for him. But that's it, friends. Maybe we'll do some Monday Night Football. If not, we'll definitely be doing some playoffs. Thanks for tuning in. Take care now. And remember, enjoy. Good night.